Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi. In the last video, I said that was part 1 of my video on how to find and restore LPS, and this is part 2. So the LPS I'm going to be working on is the one from the previous video I just mentioned, and the short hair cap from another video of thrift store finds. Let's get started. We're gonna start off with the kitten, and now her major problem was that her neck plug was broken. The glue was kind of disconnected. I kind of go into more detail on that in my other video, but I'm going to be showing you how to fix it. Now this is not my original idea, but you basically get hot water, cotton, but I'm using kind of pillow stuffing or stuffed animal stuffing. What you need to do is put the kitten, or any pet that you're using, in a plastic bag. This is very important so that the water doesn't get into the LPS. You need to put the pet in the plastic bag, put it in the water that you just boiled. This isn't gonna damage the LPS, it's not gonna melt it. And I used a spoon to hold it down since old LPS have hollow heads. We're going to be using this to be able to take off the head. Once you get the head off, I noticed that there was like plastic from the LPS on the net plug, which I haven't seen happen to other LPS molds from videos I've watched. So I decided to not take it off all the way and just take it off halfway. And off camera, I put the stuffing inside of the head using a chopstick to help me out. I'm gonna get back to that kitten later. Now it's time for the short hair. So when I first got her, I immediately threw her into my useless bin where I put all kinds of LPS I don't use. And basically, that is where my most disgusting LPS lie. There are pets who are just chipping away their paint, pets who have been eaten by my dog, and stuff like that. So I rescued her and I immediately went to wash her. This was not the best idea, but it was at the same time. And the reason given is that the previous owner of this LPS had pierced ears. Now, this pet had holes in its ears now. So the ears got filled with water, and that did mess up a little bit of the process at the end, but overall, I'm not mad about it. That could be worse. But the water, I used warm water and soap. And since the paint that the previous owner had put on it is like cheap acrylic paint, you could easily just scrape it off. Here I'm using a bamboo skewer for cocktails, but most of the time I'm actually just using my fingernail. Next, I got peroxide because I heard that helps take out the ink stains. Now, apparently you're supposed to put it on overnight. I didn't really do it, so I don't know if it worked very well. So I kind of just rubbed that on the LPS and hoped for the best, but I did take it off after. And honestly, I don't think it really did anything. The last step, which is something I do to most of my LPS when I first get them, this is not something I really recommend if you're going to be reselling Littlest Pet Shops, but I paint back on the imperfections and the chips and that kind of stuff. So the kitten had a little chipped nose, the cat was obviously in shambles, so I had to come rescue them. I color matched the color. Now this is probably the hardest part, but later on I just kind of put it on and I use my fingers to blend it out because I'm not buying an airbrush. I'm sorry, but I will not be spending my money on an airbrush. So I just had to do it my own way. Hey, it's me from the future. I'm editing this, and I actually noticed that the LPS is supposed to have a brown nose, so once you see it with the pink nose, just pretend it looks more like this. And without further ado, let me show the before and after of each pet. Here's before and after. Next up is this mess. And look at her now. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know down in the comment section and give this video a like. See you guys next time.